Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just as I had promised during my last video that I would put out at least one video a week, here it is. Today we're diving into one of the most important aspects of the educational journey. Asking the right questions when considering admission. Whether you're a parent or a student, knowing what to ask can make a huge difference in choosing the best fit for your kids and if you're students, for yourself. Now, if you have questions on who you would need to ask the questions to, here, I'll make it simple for you. The first ones would be your counselors, and then comes educators, and finally the administration. Let's get started with this. In a world full of noise and assumptions and Google it solutions, asking the right questions is like turning on a flashlight in a dark room. When we ask meaningful questions to counselors, educators, administrators alike, we don't just gather information, we uncover truths. Here's the twist. When the right questions are ignored, parents end up pushing students in the wrong direction. When they're asked right, the whole game changes. Better decisions, more clarity, less pressure, and way fewer career meltdowns at 25. So parents and students, don't just accept answers, start asking the right questions, and that's where real guidance begins. Not just for your kids, even if you're students, for yourselves too. Let's break down some effective questions to ask counselors, educators, and school administrations, and why each one matters. The first set of questions should be directed at curriculum and skill development, which are equally important, go hand in hand. How is the curriculum aligned with current industry trends and future skills? This kind of helps you understand if the institution is preparing students for tomorrow's job market. A curriculum that integrates emerging technology and market needs gives students a competitive edge. Secondly, are there any integrated programs for soft skills, emotional intelligence, or digital literacy? Now, if you think about it, beyond academics, schools that nurture soft skills and digital fluency are setting students up for success in both professional and personal areas. Then comes all the more important question: what opportunities are there to learn coding, design thinking, data analysis, or other in-demand skills? This question digs into practical skill building. In today's digital age, having these skills is essential for a wide range of careers. Do students get exposure to entrepreneurship, innovation, or financial literacy as a part of their curriculum? Now, exposures to these areas can spark creativity and independence, preparing students not just to work for companies, but to create their own opportunities. Now, if you think about it, it goes way deeper than you think it does. Is project-based or experimental learning a part of teaching methodology? Now, here's why it's important. Hands-on experiences and real-world projects deepen understanding and help students apply theoretical knowledge practically. Let's talk about critical thinking and life skills, vital for personal growth and adaptability. How does the institution encourage creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving in students? The reason why we ask this is because a school that emphasizes these skills prepares students to tackle real-life challenges creatively and confidently. And then comes, are there any dedicated courses or modules for communication, collaboration, or leadership skills? These courses ensure that students develop the interpersonal skills necessary for teamwork and leadership in any career they choose. Are students taught how to learn independently and adapt to change? Very important. It's also called as learning agility. Let me explain how. Learning agility is the key to lifelong learning. Institutions that teach students how to adapt can better prepare them for unexpected changes and challenges. Now, industry exposure is another critical aspect. What kind of internships, the real-world projects, or industry collaborations available during the course? Here's why it's important. And if you're wondering why, internships and projects bridge the gap between theory and practice, giving students valuable work experience that networking opportunities that provide even before you could be properly employed with any other company of your choice. Does the institution have tie-ups with industries, startups, or professional bodies for student development? Such collaborations often mean enhanced opportunity for mentorship, training, and career advancement, or guest lectures by entrepreneurs, industry leaders, or domain experts conducted regularly. This is also very important because it kind of introduces you to regular exposure to industry experts that can provide current insights and inspire students by connecting classroom learning with real world success stories. I wonder, would you really end up asking all these questions? But there's more. Career readiness and employability. Do you not think it's important? I'm sure it is. Career readiness is on everyone's mind. I'm sure it's on yours too. Here's what you should ask. What support is available for placements, resume building, interview preparation, and career guidance? A well-planned or a well-placed career support system can actually and greatly ease the transition from education to employment, also ensuring that students feel confident in job market. What percentage of graduates get placed in relevant fields? Very important questions, people, mind you. And what is the average starting salary? I'll tell you why it's important, because these statistics provide a tangible measure of the institution's effectiveness in preparing students for the workforce. Also, does the institution support or encourage freelance, gig economy? We will talk about gig economy during later videos. Including freelancing and entrepreneurship is becoming increasingly important. Very important for those of you who prefer to be an entrepreneur post-graduation. Entrepreneurship is more than just a buzzword, people. It's a pathway to innovation. You really need to be extremely innovative and creative. Now, the questions that you should be focused on asking are, is there an incubation center or a support system for students who want to start their own venture? Because an incubation center can actually provide resources, mentorship, and a community of like-minded innovators. Are students allowed or encouraged to work on their startups or personal projects while studying? Why? Because flexibility in pursuing personal projects can foster creativity and real-world problem solving, enriching the educational experience on the whole. Is there funding or mentorship available for student entrepreneurs? It's important because financial support and expert guidance are crucial for turning innovative ideas into viable businesses. This is the reason why I cited the importance of you need to be innovative and creative at all times when you choose to be one. Again, now the question focuses on the educational institution's infrastructure, such as technology and digital infrastructures. In today's time and digital age, the quality of technology infrastructure is key. The institution in terms of smart classrooms, labs, and access to modern tech tools. Again, it's because modern facilities can ensure that students have access to the latest technology, which enhances learning and innovation. Very importantly, you need to also ask questions on whether the students have access to online resources, certifications, or LMS platforms, because a rich digital ecosystem supports continuous learning and keeps students updated with global educational standards. And again, equally important, you will base your questions on the faculty and the mentorship that's available. Strong mentorship and skilled faculty make all the difference, people. Take my word for it, because experienced and qualified faculty bring real-world insights into the classroom, making learning more relevant and impactful. Now, and also, is there a mentor or advisor system to guide students personally and professionally? Why? Because personalized guidance can significantly boost a student's confidence and career planning by providing tailored advice. And very, very important, guys, how is the student feedback incorporated into the teaching learning process? Because your inputs are very, very valuable. They incorporate your feedback into teaching learning process. An institution that values feedback is committed to evolving and improving the educational experience. And are there regular assessments or feedback mechanisms? This must be in place for innovative assessment methods ensure that students are truly mastering the material rather than just memorizing. Now, you will also talk about the ambience or the values and environment, because you will be a part of it for the rest of your educational years. Ask about the institution's culture, which can go deeply impact students' overall growth. Collaboration, individuality, Because a positive and stimulating environment nurtures creativity and a love for learning, and a passion for learning, I must say. And very importantly, is mental health support, counseling, and emotional well being part of the institution's framework? Ensuring mental and emotional well being is crucial for every student's success, creating a balanced and supportive environment. Remember, the right education goes beyond textbooks. It's about building skills for life. And if that truly matters to you, I'm sure you would ask all these right questions to the people concerned. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video to the others as well who could benefit from this video. And until the next one, I'll see you around.